Thousands of shiny new apps, endless promises of overnight growth, and yet, let's be real, there is a very good chance you are still manually copying and pasting lead data from one window to another. It's the ultimate digital marketing dilemma. We're living in this incredibly saturated software market, and the paralysis of choice, it's totally real. When you're choosing marketing tech, you have to wonder, which top marketing tools actually move the needle in 2026?
Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're taking that completely overwhelming, chaotic list of software options and transforming it into a highly scalable, automated marketing machine. We're going to filter through all the noise to help you build the right stack to drive real, automated marketing success. Because let's face it, in 2026, automation isn't just some luxury reserved for massive enterprises anymore. It is the absolute baseline for survival against your larger competitors.
Here is our blueprint for today. First, the digital marketing dilemma. Then, building your digital foundation, creating content that converts, capturing and engaging leads, and finally, the automation engine. Let's dive right in.
Part 1. The digital marketing dilemma. How do we overcome this paralysis of choice?
So let's validate a very real pain point right off the bat. Trying to execute manual marketing across thousands of disconnected platforms, it's not just exhausting, it's practically impossible to scale. Before we start looking at individual tools, we really need to define what we're actually building here. A digital marketing tech stack is a collection of tools that help you attract, engage, sell, and retain business online. Now, the vital word here is stack. These are not just isolated apps you randomly log into. They have to act as interconnected gears in a much larger marketing engine. If they don't connect, well, you don't have a stack. You basically just have a very expensive to-do list.
Section 2. Building your digital foundation, websites and SEO.
Look, before you run a single ad or send a single email, you absolutely need a rock-solid foundation, the actual place where your audience finds you and buys from you. Imagine you're launching a brand new initiative today. If you need a versatile site, Wix gives you this incredibly easy-to-use AI builder starting at just $17 a month. Or if you're strictly focused on e-commerce, you can spin up a fully optimized storefront on Shopify for $29 a month. But here's the catch. A beautiful store is completely useless if it's a ghost town, right? You need to drive traffic to the front door. That's exactly where you inject SEMrush at $99 a month to research what your competitors are bidding on, and Ahrefs starting at $29 to capture that highly lucrative organic search traffic.
And consider this a crucial pro tip when choosing marketing tech. Getting top-tier SEO data doesn't require a massive enterprise budget right out of the gate. Think about the number 150, as in 150 completely free keyword ideas every single month. Ahrefs provides this right away with their free SEO tools. It absolutely proves that you can start building a highly effective, data-driven foundation without breaking the bank.
Moving on to Section 3. Creating content that converts. Graphics, video, and AI writing. Once that foundation is poured, we need to build the actual visual and written assets that actively pull your audience in. Picture this hypothetical workflow. You use ChatGPT, which is essentially your always-on brainstorming buddy, to draft a compelling month-long social calendar based on your SEO keywords. You then hand those raw concepts off to Canva, using its intuitive drag-and-drop editor to instantly generate beautifully branded graphics. Finally, Buffer steps in. It automatically drips those posts out across LinkedIn, X, and Instagram while you're literally fast asleep. By securely linking these top marketing tools, you're creating an unstoppable, automated content engine. And all three of these, they have free plans available to get you started.
Now, when we talk about creating content in 2026, we absolutely have to talk about video, which brings us to Google Veo. Veo is a massive game changer, honestly, because it generates picture and sound together. We're talking highly convincing dialogue with really strong lip sync. When you need fresh campaign footage, you no longer need a full, expensive production day with a massive crew. No way. You can generate broadcast-minded, highly realistic AI video directly from a single text prompt.
And just like we saw with our SEO foundation, the barrier to entry here is delightfully low. Google Veo gives you 100 free credits every single month. High-quality generative video is now incredibly accessible, even to the absolute leanest marketing teams out there. It literally allows you to punch way above your weight class when it comes to visual storytelling.
Section 4. Capturing and engaging leads, communications, and forms.
So once your brilliant content actually attracts an audience, what happens next? You need the absolute right tools to capture their information and instantly spark meaningful conversations. Think of this as a unified story. Typeform acts as your digital receptionist, capturing data through beautiful conversational forms. But hey, data sitting idle is useless. The second your lead hits submit, MailChimp triggers an automated welcome email sequence. Simultaneously, Simple Texting fires off a direct SMS order confirmation, and Intercom logs their complete profile for the very next time they return to your site. This right here, this is what true automated marketing success actually looks like in practice.
And to put that into perspective, this brilliantly illustrates how approachable these workflows are. MailChimp allows up to 500 monthly email sends entirely on their free plan, meaning you can start actively nurturing your captured leads the exact moment you set up your stack with zero upfront software cost. It vastly lowers the risk of experimentation for any brand trying to build out new automated marketing pipelines.
But what if those new leads want to talk right now? Enter Intercom's AI agent, Finn. Finn isn't just some basic clunky chatbot. It securely reads your entire knowledge base and connected data. It handles the 80% of repetitive, mundane questions instantly. This is such a vital human-AI relationship. By letting Finn qualify leads effortlessly, your human sales team is preserved solely for high-value, complex closing conversations.
And finally, Section 5, the automation engine, bringing it all together.
We have reached the climax of our build. We've got all these amazing gears: websites, content generators, forms, and chatbots. But without an engine to orchestrate them, you're just doing manual data entry across 15 open browser tabs. So meet the brains of the operation. HubSpot acts as your core CRM, seamlessly syncing data. ActiveCampaign offers advanced campaign automations with targeted journeys. And Zapier? Well, Zapier is the ultimate glue. Think of Zapier as the invisible nervous system that securely connects every single piece of this architecture together. It allows a lean startup to operate with the automated power of a Fortune 500 company, and you don't even have to hire a single developer to do it.
To truly understand the scale of that glue, consider this massive reveal. Over 9,000. That is the number of app connections Zapier currently supports. This completely eliminates the entire concept of vendor lock-in. It proves that virtually no matter what specific top marketing tools you chose in the previous steps, whether it's Shopify, Canva, Typeform, or MailChimp, you can orchestrate them all into one unified automated flow.
Let's actually map this automated success story directly onto a real-world scenario. Step 1, a lead clicks your ad and fills out a form. Step 2, Zapier Copilot, which is a really cool AI assistant that builds automations from plain English, instantly routes that data. Step 3, HubSpot automatically updates your CRM with a new contact and their predicted lead score. And Step 4, Slack instantly notifies your sales team to follow up. AI and automation handle the repetitive data routing securely in the background, so your team can focus on actually building relationships and closing deals.
Which brings us to the ultimate question you have to ask yourself right now. Is your marketing stack working for you, or are you working for it? If you are still doing the heavy lifting to connect the dots between your apps, it's really time to step back and audit your tools. In 2026, the technology to completely eliminate busy work is already here, and as we've seen today, it's incredibly accessible. You just have to decide to connect it.